Hey there, and welcome back to Cursed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. This is one that came in on Discord, and while I suspect, based on the fact that 5 people have won it, some with some very convincing scores, this is probably not the most difficult run in the world, but the person who submitted it suggested that they weren't really sure how to approach certain decisions, and I think perhaps it's just a line that they aren't familiar with or weren't sure about. And my hope, at least, is that even if other people have won this ends up being an educational run. Frankly, these are my favorites, actually. The ones where the person submitting doesn't know how to approach a certain run. And even though I might not find it the most difficult in the world, I can at least explain what choices and decisions you can make in order to simplify these runs going forward. How do you play into where you're weakest and where you're strongest in the ways that you need to? And that's kind of my hope, anyway, is that we're able to turn this into some kind of an educational story. But regardless, this is a Prince plus Frozen Lance run. I get it. They're fine. This is a fine clan combo. Nothing terribly exciting though. And yeah, it's hard to predict what this could look like. You obviously have some overlap between the two clans, armor, rage, etc., but nothing immediately, right? The one thing I will say is this is a bad brawler run, simply by virtue of having nothing in the secondary clan that buffs a unit. Maybe I don't know, you start with Ritual of Battle or something. You could maybe make it work, but it's not a very convincing one. It's not nowhere near the level of, say, Awoken Hollow out of Awoken, right? Where you can have a slam restores and hyperscale a Brawler Prince alongside any rage cards you happen to have. So, yeah. But yeah, in case you're joining us for the first time and have no idea what's going on, basically what this is I am playing viewer submitted runs, whether they be cursed or blessed. So if you're playing Covenant 25 Monster Train and are either struggling with a run or have found a run that is ridiculously, hilariously overpowered, you are welcome to submit them to me and I'll play them on the channel. I'm currently going through a pretty big backlog. I'm actually glad to have enough submissions to work through that are kind of in the mid-range level. The truth is that I've gradually come to the point where I don't want to spend 4 hours recording a run. So the super nightmarish doomed runs have, I don't know, I'm a little less inclined to play them because the idea of playing for 4 hours, I could record 3 episodes in that time. And with how busy I've gotten in some other ways, it's just tough for me to dedicate that much time. So I like these kind of mid range runs that hopefully run at most 90 minutes or so. I think those are great. Or maybe even some hard ones that are at least straightforward. I don't know. Regardless, basically, we're just playing these and seeing how we do. So we're currently on a 46 win streak. Our previous run was with Rector. We had a burnout Rector who's kind of sat on a lower floor and punched guys. We had an X5 event into a -1 crushing demise, which we just kind of full sent on every wave that we saw. And top floor, I had a horned warrior behind a steelworker that I was just pumping with some rage, and that was basically the whole run. We were dazing the heck out of bosses with a dripfall that eventually got an iron drop cage and a mortal entrapment. Honestly, overall, a very good run. I think it was extremely demonstrative of how you approach runs where you simply see no multi-strike. I realize that is a very difficult challenge to be faced with. I also think that people easily tunnel vision into go to every steel shop. I'd encourage you to check that run out because I do intentionally skip a few because I'm focusing on other things. I know I've already kind of solved this problem in other ways. You don't need multi-strike to win Monster Train. I think that's one of the most important lessons to learn from getting to the point where you're going to win streak at all. Is you're not always going to see it. And sometimes you look for it, sometimes you don't. Anyway, that's about as much as I'm going to say here. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let's see what Prince has got for us today. It'd be kind of nice to not play Brawler, actually. I feel like that's one of the paths I almost always take, and this clan combo doesn't really lend itself to it. But you never know. Alright. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing fine. Mentioned already I'm doing a bit of a recording session, so here we are. It's about towards the end of my recording session. I think this is episode number 4, so You know, it'd be nice to do some other stuff today, but we'll see. Maybe I get motivated. Maybe this one's really hype and I finish it out and I decide to just run another one. Who knows? Anyway, let's get in on it. Today we are a default Hellhorned, default Stygian, a kind of classic combo. It was very good pre-DLC and it's kind of just fine in the DLC. We're fighting Double Barrel Daedalus, that's spooky, Rage Arcus, and Patient Seraph. Patient is tough, but we have the tools in this clan combo to solve it, assuming we see something. We'll pretty much take the first thing that answers it, is my usual approach. Hidden Passage, Mollusk Mage, and Rage Serum are the cards. All of these are kind of whatever. Mollusk Mage at least gets a shout out because I have Frozen Lances and Torches, which maybe lets me capitalize on it early game. The rest of these are whatever. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Let's see. No generation. Right. Temples on 3, 5, 6, 7. So 4. Dupe on 8 is magic side. Nothing exciting. Steel and magic on 7. The steel side has the Vortex event. Another steel on 6. Wow. Alright. Removal dupe plus caverns on 6 as well. That's really strong if I don't need the steel shop. A money trinket shop with Vortex is good on 5. There may be good hits here. It's hard to say, but there might be something. Competes with a magic shop that's otherwise unexciting. Steel on 4. Competes with a nothing burger side. I mean, it's got a Hellhorned banner, I guess. Let's see. Double magics early. No steel on 3. Or what was that? 5, I believe? Yep. Dupe on 3. Whatever. Magic. Hellhorned banner on one side. Stygian banner on the other side. Stygian banner on 3 as well. Interesting. I don't really have anything that's justifying going to the magic side right now, but you never know. We'll see what we see. Scorched Steel, Icicle Fracture. I mean, it's always Scorched Steel here. This at least gives some durability. It might be annoying if I'm pinging imps, but we'll see. I don't have any imps right now anyway. Yeah. Wrathful Brawler. You know what? I'm actually glad to be shown this because I am going to turn Brawler down. I don't have any scaling that makes this thing compelling. I think a lot of people kind of unga-click it, and that can be really bad. That can be really bad. Interesting. Let me think about this for a hot minute. Can I take this Horde? I can because of the Mollusk Mage, right? It's true. Yeah, I can do this because of Mollusk Mage. Interesting. I think I'll do it. Ooh, Vapor Funnel, Rules of Containment, Golden Vault. I love Golden Vault, but I hate seeing it this early. It's very likely I leak something and this is going to drain my early game of resources. Vapor Funnel is nice. I actually think Rules of Containment is a spicy pick that I would like to go after here. It guarantees collectors in the early game because it does 2 damage, and it answers a lot of enemies. I think it's really good. I think it's an underrated relic, frankly. At this point of the game, I think this adds a lot of value, so I'm going to take that. It's not a great hit out of this. You know, there's a lot of things that would have been better, but I do think it's fine. I took this unit trial, by the way. I do want the armor emblem here. It's a little spicy, I'll admit. You're not guaranteed a lot of value here, but we have the tools for this. Yeah, like I can ascend the back enemy here, get the kill, and then I think I'll do some damage to middle fella. I want to get him killed by Prince. Yeah, drop in Mollusk Mage. Punch this guy. Yeah, great. We get 7 armor. Excellent. Just shoot the guy on middle. It's fine. Now, if I draw a torch, I'm good. Excellent. We blast front fella. I think if I ping this, yeah, if I ping in front, I get double kills here, and we're in great shape. Good. Now, all I have to do is answer the guy in the back, and we're fine. Well, we didn't answer the guy in the back. That's a little unfortunate. Let's see, give me a torch here. Yes, this swing here is big. Yeah, huge swing. We are fine if I can get rid of that back goon. So we take it, got the victory. No damage taken, got everything, trial and collector. Love to see it. It's going to be Ritual of Battle here. Snap click, you always take your first kind of offensive buff there. Offering token, Flash Freeze, or Helical Crystallis. I love all of these cards. I have pings, so I'm not really keen on Flash Freeze, but it's really good into something like Daedalus. This is just so much damage over time, and it's a much better ping than the Torch. I'm going to take the Flash Freeze. I think it's a useful pickup. Ugh. Horned Warrior, Steelworker, Alpha Fiend. Well, going to be Horned Warrior, right? It's gotta be. Steelworker's good, but I need something that hits and something that goes behind Prince right now. Give me a Shark, right? I'd love a Titan Sentry here. I don't have any. I could go right, but I have double magics and I'm seeing one guaranteed, so I'll upgrade the Ritual of Battle there. Let's go to a steel shop here. Seems good. Large Stone. Large Stone, Horned Warrior solo carries this stage of the game, which is pretty exciting. I like that a lot. What's in the Stygian banner? I'm going to take this Siren. It could be the infusion I want. Yeah, I think that's going to be right. Can I take this? If I here we go. If I take the Large Stone, I can... Where are my dupes and things? My dupes aren't great. Ring 6 has something. Well... I'm not strong enough to beat a high shard Daedalus yet. Horned Warrior with a... I mean, it's got to be this Large Stone, right? I think so. I go to this magic shop. I need money trial here. I'm going to take the plus 25. I'm going to make this guy a beefcake. I have found through a lot of testing that this guy being an absolute lord like this is extremely effective in the early and mid game. He just kind of punches out a dude. What could this horde be that I'd feel good about is the thing. Like a Gurg's Goad, maybe? I'm trying to imagine what the heck this could be that I would want. Let me pull up this logbook real fast. What do we have? There's obviously a lot of good stuff here, but... I mean, yeah, there's a lot. Like, Light's Gift is solid. A lot of high rolls in Hellhorned. I'd take pretty much any of the Imp high rolls. Ashes. Railhammer for sure. Queen's Tail, maybe not. I don't have an Imp. I don't know about Imp Sickle, maybe. Gurg's Goad for sure. There's like 3 or 4 that I think would be good there. That's fair. Stygian-wise, what do we have? I guess there are some options here. I don't feel that strong, though. I think I'm just going to chill on 15 here. I mean, I feel strong, but I'd rather get, like, a good trial here than slam this for not much. Yeah, like, I get this Retribution trial, no problem, thanks to Mr. Gigantaguy. You just kind of drop him in whenever I roll him, and he's fine. Seems good. Cool. Yeah, cool. Horned Warrior Man goes middle. Absolutely demolishes. Seems solid. And yeah, cool. Good. I will ping and save 1,000,000 damage here. I'm going to toss the Rage Serum middle. It seems good. Don't really want to incant there. I'll incant upstairs. Yeah, I mean, this guy downstairs stands no chance. All of them are dead. It doesn't... We're not threatened at all. In fact, what I should do is ascend this lad up. Haha, yeah, okay. That's an easy GG, right? No chance? Amazing. Yeah, we tossed this guy a Ritual of Battle. We're having a good day. Cool. We easy win this now? Incredible. Behold my strength. No chance. Cool, maybe I can do that on Daedalus too. That would be kind of nice. Ascend this floor together. Rage Imp? Should I click this Rage Imp here? I kind of want to, but I'm already leaning a little away from it. Normally I would, but I have a Ritual and I have a Siren, so I'm leaning more towards upgrade the Ritual and spam this. Fortify is maybe better. It's a better incant card. Yeah, see, this is me thinking with my brain. I think Fortify is a better pick here. I don't need a number 3 or Hidden Passage. Ooh, I get my pick of Crystallis or Offering Token. I think having one Offering Token is great, pretty much universally. My run is already a little expensive, although Crystallis is good. It's a little expensive, though. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Well, I'm going to take the Offering Token here. I think it's just kind of a safer pick. Do I have a good dupe? No. Well, that's a shame. We'll go right. This magic shop is correct no matter what. Oh, gosh, a holdover. What do you hold over here? Oh, no, this is chicken and egg, isn't it? It is. So, here's the challenge I'm facing right now. I want to -1/-1 the ritual, but that would require a reroll, which gives up the holdover. Reason I want to do that is because X5 means the rituals want to be at 1 cost. Well, let me look at this temple. Maybe there's a -2 in here. Okay, there's not. So, all right. So that's a problem. The alternative problem is, what if I get like old magic here? Old magic is technically a more common event from Ring 3, so if I'm going simply by statistics, I think playing around a good old magic is maybe better. So that means we don't X5 the ritual. Let's save this magic shop. All right, let's look at the Stygian banner first. See what's happening here. There's a... Oh... Lodestone Totem. Well, that basically becomes my run, right? I think we can win by even if I miss multi-strike and everything, I Lodestone Totem into the Siren of the Sea, and yeah, that works. I do have to take Ember here. This next combat becomes very difficult. Where do I do this, though? Ring 5. And I dupe it on ring 6. It's going to be a later strategy, which is exactly why I guess it works out. Horned Warrior helps carry this. We take the totem, we do not infuse it now. The reason is because I want to be able to play it on turn 2 if I draw Horned Warrior first, and that's pretty unlikely. We're also very weak right now. Lodestone Totem doesn't pop off until you can get 2 of them. So, okay. Let's play around the old magic, maybe? I think it's true. I think we do that. So we go to Caverns first. If I wanted to go real spicy, I could maybe -10 or 10 in piercing the flash freeze and then maybe X5 that. If they give me an X5 though, I'm just going to X1 fortify, as gross as it is. Maybe the Offering Token? I don't know. Hopefully they don't. Well, this is interesting. What are you, Abandoned Winged is your name? Yeah. I mean, I could give away the ritual, but then I'm not really effectively using my my -1/-1 that I have available to me. I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's not great. I could give away a unit and just use this to dumpster a Train Steward for a while and then remove him eventually. It's a 2-turn cleanup. 2-round cleanup, rather. I'd much rather put, like, a random spell in here and then get, like, I don't know, reserve or something. But most of them are also going to be garbage, right? And I'd rather benefit from the mollusk mages for the moment. Yeah, let's... Man, this is so unfortunate. I think I'm just going to purge a unit. Can I win this without Ritual of Battle? If I ascend together my floor and spam incants, I think I can. And there's so much power. If I can win this combat by sending Ritual, this is worth it. There's a 2 and 3 that this goes 0 cost and becomes nonsense. Yeah, let's do it. I can just stay super low on shards. We already beat 15 shard Daedalus. As long as I don't go ham, we're fine. So skip the 10 in piercing. I think we... Oh man, I don't even have to use my -1s for anything. Spicy. No good holdovers, I guess. It's a little unfortunate. I will make Flash Freeze free. I should at least do that, and then I just don't re-roll this. My holdover is gone. What if I hold over Spell Chain Fortify? I was thinking about it. It's not good, but Spell Chain cards are very strong with... What's it called? They're very strong with... words. Lodestone Totem. I'm going to do this, actually. And then we at least take this Spell Chain, which I do think is valid. That's a lot of defense. I think we can do some cheeky nonsense with it. Do nothing else. 30 is good here. Move on. I want to stay low until I can solve this problem in other ways. What an interesting run. I don't necessarily love it, but it's fine. By the way, look at this. Rules of Containment. It's easy to underestimate the impact this has. Yikes. Okay, so I want Horned Warrior middle here. Yes. I want... How do I want to approach this? I could either sack Train Steward in 10 health, but that opens up me to losing him next turn. Or... It's good to play the Train Steward and get it out. Or I could ping it out with a Frozen Lance after dropping Prince. The only question is, then if I draw a Lodestone Totem, I can't play him. Let's plan around the possibility of getting a Lodestone Totem that's at least functional here. So let's do it this way. Oh, never mind. He lives. He takes no damage. Scorch Steel. Incredible work. Well done. Go team. Perfect, actually. Great, what do we draw? Okay, well, you want my honest opinion? I actually think Mollusk Mage, Siren of the Sea, and then Ascend my Horned Warrior is just so much better, it's not even funny. So, we're gonna do that instead. Sorry, Lodestone Totem, this is my floor now. Okay, that's nice. Let's begin the incant, and then I want to blast Flash Freeze into the boss. Yes. He's gonna go upstairs, I think, and bomb here, which is unfortunate. Ah, but I can defeat it. Also, thank you, Mollusk Mage. Extremely cool. We get some armor up front. Nice. Alright, as long as we can pull this off, I think we're going to be okay. Yeah. I'm good with this, right? Get a Slay in front. That's excellent news. We just kind of chill, and we do the Ascend nonsense here to ascend my own unit that doesn't move. Alright, this is looking spicy and good. I think this wins, right? Yeah, here you go, Mollusk Mage on mid-floor. And then we begin the Spell Chain bit. I had to take Ember here, because it's just one of the rules of... I could load up Lodestone Totem real quick. No, I think the right choice is send Mollusk Mage up. He at least does something, and then we just play the armors. We're going to need to take... What's it called? Ember here, no matter what. It's too hard to play everything. I think this wins pretty confidently. We've got a million things on this floor that all do something decent. Great work. Cool. Yeah, fine. This floor does enough damage. He doesn't hurt enough. It's okay. Alright, we get through it taking no damage. That's pretty good. Spike of the Stygian. It's not bad. Hoarfrost Effigy is terrible. Harness the Titan. Harness the Titan's okay. The problem is I have to draw it and other cards at the same time. It's not worth the permafrost. It's one of the reasons in the balance patch I did. It affects every card in your deck, so it's actually good. But Spike of the Stygian is great because it complements the Lodestone Totems very effectively. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Eel Gorgon. Spicy. Very spicy. You have all the pieces to make this really cool, and frankly, it's easy to overdo it. That is what I'm going to say. I think it's easy to overdo your run here, and you don't have to. We already took Lodestone Totem. We're already winning. All of these units are excellent. Railbeater, Steelworker. Railbeater is nuts as a Horned Warrior infusion target. We don't need this. Lodestone Totem wins this run if I put Siren of the Sea in it and just play it safe. Okay, moving on. Ember. It is the cost of doing business with Lodestone Totem. We go right. If I hit a multi-strike, great. If I don't, fine. We hit a multi-strike. Ooh, spicy. Alright. Ooh, what a spicy run. I'm loving this so far. I think what's probably happening here in this run for other players is that it's, well, one, we have to address patient at some point. Where did these people die? Because it might actually be to patient. No, it's, I guess, to Divinity, because that's where they died. And then some person died to Ring 5, it looks like. And Ring 5 is scary. Regardless, I think it's easy to throw, and we don't want to do that. Let's try to load up this Siren to the best of our ability. I take money. I'm under 50, which I'm happy about. I'm not looking for quick or something. I'm looking for like incant. Well, gross. I was like, I don't want quick. I want incant or something. Ugh, lame. All right, well, we're doing what? Magic shot, maybe? Ugh, I could have taken the Battle Stone, which is a frustrating realization. It's not very good, but Wrathful. We're going in on Wrathful. Wrathful's not great either, but it's fine. I need more than 10 health. I cannot take this. No, don't do stupid things. We are going to cut the other trains too. I'm going straight to 5 gold here. We're going to do everything in our power to power up. Okay. Spikes. Spikes are pretty scary. This is Tormentors, though. Horned Warrior is going to beat face. He punches the whole first wave basically on his own. 60, it has like 65 health, so I'm not really worried about it. Yeah, it literally has 60. I think it's actually maybe even less. I don't know. If we can get a Mollusk Mage on the floor, we're doing okay. We did hit multi-strike. I don't know. This is, just play it chill. Don't do stupid things. I can imagine cases where this works out in our favor, and I just don't feel like dealing with it. So here we go. Play the units. I'm going to ascend. Here's an interesting realization. If you ascend the front guy, you run into the exact same problem. Ascend the back guy, kill with Curse, and toss. I guess I'm going to hold the Spike of the Stygian for later. I want to try to get the Collector. Hey, we just hit. It's fine. Lodestone Totem's kind of nice to have on this floor, right? I think I will put him in for the moment. I lose Mr. Mollusk Mage for it. Is that correct? Probably. It's probably fine. We should play the Lodestone Totem if we can, reasonably. So let's do it. I was like, as long as this top deck is not Horned Warrior, I'm good. And it's not, so we're fine. I'm going to play Horned Warrior on bottom so he doesn't eat 30 damage here. I'm going to accept damage upstairs, I think. How much is this? 39? There are things I could draft that prevent me from eating 30 here. I can do 4 to him and it takes him to 3, which puts him in range of Flash Freeze and a double torch. It's a little concerning, though. Let's incant this floor and plan around Sap, maybe? That guy scares me. Take 6, whatever. This floor is the one that gets me here. This is the one that's spicy a bit, in my opinion. The incants are very helpful, however. We take damage for this. We do not get through this floor at all, but I take far less than I could have, which I'm happy about. I'm happy about that. We at least can sap this down pretty hard here. He hits at least, which is good. I don't want to hit him one more time. If I torch middle, I get rid of this back fella, which stops that curse, which is good. Alright, fine. Flash freeze one of these goons in the back, for sure, on the bottom. Great. Go for the incant here. Our goal is to reduce this to 0 and to incant our back guy up very high. We at least kill one of these dudes, right? I'm looking for a torch here. Yeah, get out of here, goon. Actually, ascend him because I fully benefit from this in a very kind of exciting way. I get 15 there, and I can just bap this boss. All right, we're out of this. Okay, good. Honestly, the Fortify is doing pretty well here. Not just at keeping my floor alive, but at, doing the job that I needed to do. That's pretty good. Okay, we take some damage. I didn't handle it very well, but I haven't assembled this floor yet. 24 is fine. Tiresome Climb is a snap click. We have Seraph the Patient. Deal with it. Answers. Take them when you see them. You can, of course, deal with him via, what's it called, Lodestone Totem as well, but he can kill you before you get to that point. Drain is an accelerator that I really like here. I don't have any other random discards. We'll grab it. Okay, those are great. What did I roll into? Money? I'm pretty sure the upgraded version of this is it's free and gives you more money, so hold on to it. I think that's one of the winners. Magic Shop? Trinket Shop, I can't afford anything, sadly. I guess we're going Magic Shop. Okay. I don't imagine taking too much in the way of power-ups here, right? Another holdover. Well, I mean, I am going to hold over something here, unless there's a -2 in this temple. It's not. Plus 30. I'm thinking it's holdover drain on this one, actually. That's a big accelerator, and I'm very pleased with it. And I can also, by some miracle, afford it, which I wasn't expecting. 0 gold? Sure, why not? Cavern says... Oh, hey, Heartstone. There you go. There's my Heartstone into her. Although, in moment of consideration, I could just give everyone 10 hit points. Do I have any heals at all here? The answer is no. Petrified Heart therefore sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, that's true. I don't get the overflow. Not that I would get it anyway, but... We could also do some very truly disgusting things with Sap and Blood for Blood here, but we're already doing pretty okay. I'm at 86 health. I'm going to take Petrified Heart, because Hellhorned and Stygian have no healing, so... Whatever. Seems good to me. That's a nice pickup. I like that. Tenon Piercing. I don't need to do anything fancy here. The drain is enough, and we wait on the infusion until next ring and we dupe it. I mean, the sad thing is that I am going to have to do this for ring 6, but yeah. I'm going to have to dupe it, so I'm going to dupe it without the plus 25, but I feel okay about that because I did at least get the Petrified Heart, so... Okay, let's roll. I need some money, actually. If you wouldn't mind giving me a money trial, that would be pretty cool. I can get away with Armor Emblem, right? Only 40 shards? Ugh, Crystal Cloak is a bit spicy. I think we body Crystal Cloak, though. Ah, turn 1 Lodestone Totem. Sure, we'll just drop you in. That's fine. I'm okay with that. This does make these things actually hit me, which is, you know, suboptimal, but fine. We hit the drain at least, which is good. Let's Offering Token first and see what we hit. We're dropping Torch here. Yes. Horned Warrior can land. We're going to kill the middle fella on bottom floor. I want to ascend one of the front guys on middle. I'm actually going to ascend the big heavy friend because he walks to the pyre, but it's okay. He's dazed. And I'm going to drain one of these goons so I take less damage on middle. This looks okay. Alright, I don't lose my Horned Warrior. Great. Here comes Siren of the Sea. She drops. I wish to incant. I wish to sap in the back on bottom. Good. And I wish to honestly just keep draining that guy, I think. Actually, I want to save 6 damage here. Sure. Fine. He'll die anyway, but it saves some life on the guy, which I think actually does matter. I want to bring him upstairs, so we round 2 it. And now we kind of just go ham, right? Even though this guy is walking up, he has 8 days, so I think he actually goes down, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay. We're kind of assembling a floor that makes some measure of sense, right? Mollusk Mage, bring him upstairs, ping one of these guys out, and then we sap one of them, and we do some good damage here. We kill everything. Yeah. Okay, cool. This is looking promising. Incant, Frozen Lance, Drain Steward, Drain in the back. We actually killed the floor impressively, which I was not expecting. Fortify, Mollusk Mage, hit him for 32. We'll drain the boss here. Fine. It's a little spicy if we don't draft into torches, but we actually win it no matter what, which is pretty nuts. The truth is that Sap actually fully bodies this whole situation. How am I doing back damage here? How is that happening? Where is this guy? Oh, he dies because the stealth is in front, duh. I was like, how am I hitting the back line? We actually use that to generate armor. And then we easily body the boss here, so that's okay. Alright, alright. This seems positive. Inferno is a good card. As it turns out, I think, even in the worst of cases, where are my magic shops, though? I'm going to a steel shop here, and I'm hellventing, so I do see... Oh, steel shop is... I'm removal duping, steel shop, magic shop, so I get one magic shop. So, really what that means is... My -1s, assuming I miss a -2, are going towards Tiresome Climb. Although maybe it goes -1 holdover, frankly. But I'd like to see some removals. We've got a bunch of trash in here. I do see at least a few, right? At least 4 removals, which will be nice cleanup. Inferno's a really good card. I have 4 energy. I should take this. This does just kill something. Yeah, it's Inferno. Preserve. Preserve is a spicy pick, but I think it's a good pick. It's a good incant. I can hold on to stuff with it. I like that. 0 cost, 35 gold, Ritual of Battle. Get in here, champion. It will help. We have to go left. This is where we pop off. And by pop off, I mean, there's a spell chain. It's Lodestone Totem into Siren of the Sea. Yes, that's good. Correct. Okay. We spell chain. We could spell chain something. Spell chain Ritual of Battle is pretty good, in fact. I wonder how this works. Reduced to 0. Does that just minus the current amount? Does that make it cost 1 again? I don't know, but the truth is it gives me 35 gold, so I'd like to play it more times. Intrinsic Tiresome Climb is a very correct line here. I think so, because once I get to the point where I'm drawing my drain and slamming that into him every turn, I think we'll be okay. The cuts here are straightforward. Train Steward must go. And then I'm thinking the next go is probably a Mollusk Mage. He is difficult to justify playing. One of them is maybe okay, but we'll see. What? Wait. For the greater good. Now, what you're actually thinking is, what am I going to do? I'm going to put the Sap Stone into the Siren of the Sea? Because it means I just drop it, and they drop in a whole bunch, right? We upgrade. The thing is, I don't care about Sunderstone. I'm not here. I'm going to win on like 100 sap. It doesn't matter. But dropping, like airdropping the thing in for 4 sap is huge. Yeah. Plus, I'm immediately about to dupe this thing. I don't think I've ever done this before, but it's sick. Look, 20 health is plenty. Especially when you're airdropping in 4 sap to everything. This is nuts. What a cool unit. Actually, I don't think I've ever done that before, and I'm gonna immediately dupe it. We're going 105, and I think Arcus is gonna have a bad day. Now you're gonna ask, hey Dusk, you can't fit everything on your floor, what are you doing? And the answer is actually super easy. We just stop putting Prince on that floor. He is no longer an important part of this run. We just airdrop this in. We're gonna, I guess, play a Mollusk Mage. You may as well put something down, right? And then that's it. Cool. Goodbye, Prince. You're not important, my guy. Sadly, Horned Warrior problems. That's okay. Our goal here is to do the Siren stuff. So even though I can't play my Horned Warrior and Prince just straight up perishes, we're online and this is important. This is a very important setup. So we seriously just play the cards we have. Doesn't even matter what they are, and we just drain the guy in the back out, and we got it. That's a ton of sap that we're loading out here. We are online. Look at that. I want to see about this ritual thing. Does this thing cost 2? Cost 1? Honestly, still worth it. That's a ton of money, my guys. Yeah, we sapped this back guy down to actually nothing. So I don't even care if I incant the front guy. It's fine. Yeah, cool. Okay, this is bad, right? The incants are a little annoying here. I don't really care about a lot of this, so let's just drain here. And let's just absolutely send this. I just really don't care. Cool, this torch is useless. I just don't care. We hit him, it's fine. 6 sap on the boss is worthwhile here. Alright, we get the fortify, it's great. I don't care about the guy in back. Just incant here. And then I start draining the boss in order to make it so he guaranteed loses relentless. And this is an easy mode, right? We have it. Not even concerned. I actually am getting past these floors, though, which is kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting that to be the case. I think the thing is that we're actually just kind of strong. As it turns out, we're pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to preserve Tiresome Climb here. I could actually bring up Horned Warrior for an extra big chunko damage. That's actually really good. Get in there, champ. And then we just keep draining the boss and it's fine. I take like 6 damage because I did some other weird nonsense there, but it's okay. We're playing to win here, so I'm fine with however this is turning out. Keep draining the boss. Boss is doing 9 damage. We're going to easily get him down to nothing, Burger. Cool. This is an easy win. Great job. Well done. 26 sap is enough to win. No problem. Horned Warrior is actually doing great here. He's just slapping. And he's going to continue to just kind of slap. He's not important, but it doesn't matter. He helps a lot. Heartless Transcendent. That's very cool. Siren Song is pretty friggin' good here. Right? Because I just sap things, then finish my turn with a Siren Song, and they die. It's true. It's pretty true. It's nice to have my deck doing something I actually want it to do. I don't really need it to do anything. I'm thinking about the weird turns that this can sometimes result in, where this is like my only incant, right? And it's like, oh, dang, what do? Do I ascend them? They take like 120 damage, but then I get slammed. It's actually a bad incant sometimes. Let's skip this. I don't think we need this here. Card draw, please. I need it desperately. Alright. I no longer really need the Merchant of Steel, which is kind of fun. So that's great news. So I can just -1/-1 Inferno on the left, I think. The right is cool, but because we hit the Sapstone, I'm feeling alright here. Divinity is extremo dead. If Seraph spawns upstairs, he's also extremo dead. Let's just go left. I think the Magic Shop is honestly better. I'll buy removals. Give me a -2, please. Yeah, -2. Tiresome Climb is free. Absolutely. 100% my turn 1 is so great now. Sure, I'm going to actually give a level of Brawler because he might kill something now. I believe in you, Prince. You can do it. If I could remove you from my run, I would. -1/-1 the Inferno so I can actually play it. Roll that. Another holdover. I mean, you could have -2 held over Inferno, but trust me when I say it's not what you want here. That's not what you want. I don't want to be playing a held over card on other floors. Anyway, let's remove some garbage. What are the worst cards here? At this point, I think it is Mollusk Mage. Goodbye, my friend. You have done excellent work, but you do not yet live to the end. I'm going to remove another card. It's going to be a Torch, I think. Right? I don't mind Hidden Passage. It's at least as good as Frozen Lance in practice. So, sure. Yeah, cut a Torch, I suppose. It's fine. It's good. 27 is nice. Those 2 removals make up for the fact that I didn't get those other ones. And I don't need this 10 in piercing for anything. I kind of just don't care about those enemies. And we move on. I think we're in a good position. This is the hardest boss here by a wide margin. And I still think we're in okay shape. I draw more cards here. I have much better power overall. So we're looking good. Prince, I believe in you. Believe in the you that wins, Prince. You got this, champ. Okay, you don't got this, champ. I'm going to ascend Mr. 15x3 because he's horrifying, and Prince actually gets the kill, which is kind of hilarious. Incant. The floor is too strong for you. How do you defeat me? You don't. Okay, we airdrop in Mr. Siren of the Sea 1. We're going to start this process. I think it's important. I'm going to sap down the guy in middle because he scares me. Prince is alive. Horned Warrior is not, sadly. Okay, this is the hardest turn here, but it's okay because we have the airdrop, which is way stronger than I think you realize. Right? It just straight up does not matter. I'm worried about this guy in back, so I'm going to hit him. And then we just do the big sap, and it's fine. Actually, incant for the extra sap here. I think this front guy is going to hit me otherwise. Goodbye, Prince. Cool. Cool, and now all we care about, we are fully loaded. All we care about is just clicking the cards that cause me to not die here. 0 cost incants are excellent. Ascending the front fella out of there is also excellent. Yes. And then we just sap in the back. Or I think it's going to be... I think it's actually sap in the front. 1, 2, sap. I'm going to sap in the back here. I think it's correct. We actually get through this, right? Looks good. The hardest part are going to be these wilt wings that will absolutely clap. They hit, right? We preserve the dead weights. They're going to get discarded and it's going to have to just be fine. But it's okay, right? It's not that big of a deal. We just hardcore sap everything into oblivion. We take some extinguish triggers. We're fine. They just kind of die. Perfect. And we get an Inferno for middle floor just to kind of clean that up a little bit, which I like. Always good to have those. We are reliant very heavily on my incants upstairs. I reduce everything to super 0, and I'm happy about it. Cool. Great. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Now, I do need to keep the Fortifies live, but I must pivot all of my incants onto Nephil here. Not necessarily incants, you know what I mean though. The sap. Because sap cancels out their rage and they scare me quite a bit. I do want to ascend the big guy in the back because I need him to not hit me during Relentless. Right? And this is the hardest boss because I can't do anything about it ahead of time. I only have the tools that are available to me in the moment. But mathematically, sap is extremely powerful, and we pull it out. Great work. Excellent job. This is a very scary boss for this combat. I think the other guy, Big Steel Slate, is kind of not a big deal here, but General is tough. Battering Ram, Impalate, Transcendent, nope. All dead cards. Frenzied Swarm, I mean, it's fine. I could play Frenzied Swarm. You know, that's fair. I could also make a third one of these Sirens and ascend it onto the floor, but that's unlikely to be successful. It's true. Unlikely to win or hit or anything. Scariest enemy to me here is the big shield mini-boss that's going to just beat my face in. Absolutely true. If he spawns, I'm going to eat dirt. How do I beat him? The other ones I think I can incant down to nothing burgers, but maybe I do dupe a third Siren, and then I freeze the preserve until I can line it up. It's probably correct. I'm going to skip these cards. They don't help me. Yeah, I think that's correct. So let's do it. We go right. Money. Give me, I don't know, double incants or something stupid. Ooh, Conscription Notice actually is pretty good. It fits on the floor, right? Sure. Resonance Shard might also be good. Let's not ignore it. Another holdover. Good grief. Conscription Notice has some spicy hits. Nothing that's, like, really great, though. Resonance Shard is fine. I don't have a ton of rage generation. It's just like, what, Ritual of Battle here, so it's kind of whatever. By the way, there is a world where I put one of these holdovers into this Ritual of Battle and made $1 bajillion out of it, but it's honestly okay. I'm fine with how this ended up. I would like to look at the Horde in the middle. Winged Steel is nuts. Cleansing Water has a 50% chance of beating the Spikes guy, actually. Just straight up beating him. Isn't that actually cracked? Shouldn't I take this? Is this worth the gamble? 50% chance of beating Spikes guy into oblivion. He does, at a minimum, so much damage to me. I think he has, what, like 6 spikes or something? 8 spikes? I'm going to hit him like 10 times. It's going to do like 80 damage to my pyre. If by that point. I could just sap him. I could incant even faster here. Ooh, faster incants are really good. Let's take the Winged Steel. I think we can actually get to the point where I beat him, probably. Holdover, I think, is a bait here. Let's just make some cards cheaper. Where are my 20 consumes, by the way, Mr. Monster Train? What are you doing to me? We're going to make Hidden Passages cheap. I'm going to re-roll this. I don't want the holdover. No 20 consumes in the universe, apparently. Okay, that's fine. I hate that. Ugh. None of these cards go away. Okay, we're going to dupe our friend. I think I am going to take Conscription Notice. It helps into Patient a little bit. I'm not going to take the Resonant Shard. We re-roll here. Sigiled Seaweed is probably pretty good. Firewall. Firewall is what you take if you're scared of... Yeah, okay, let's take the Firewall here. That's nice. I am going to Hellvent my Siren one more time. I want number 3. This helps with problems, right? Think of the universe where I draw both of them on turn 1. You're kind of having a bad day at that point, so you want to have a backup. It's one of the reasons I make 3, even if I win with 2. And if I can assemble the floor of all 3, beautiful. Honestly, great work. Go team. Buy a removal probably here. None of the rest of this stuff is really worth considering. Sigiled Seaweed is excellent. I'm just going to admit it. It is pretty cracked. Is that better than a removal? That's debatable. I have a lot of trash in this run. I think a removal is worth more here. I'm going to cut a torch again. Continue with the torch cutting. You could drop Horned Warrior, which at least guarantees you a Siren. Oh, do we cut him? The one thing I like about him is he baits Patient maybe a little bit. Does Horned Warrior go here? How important is it that I see my sirens right away? It's actually not that important because of the sap stone, right? I airdrop in the sap. So if I miss a turn, it's kind of whatever. I actually think we cut the torch, right? Yeah, we cut the torch. That's okay. It's fine. Let's go over here. I'll buy a +10 because I may as well. Put that in a flash freeze, make the good card better. And the rest of this is trash. If I could have gotten rid of all of those Frozen Lances and torches, we would be absolutely cracked right now. But unfortunately, I could not. That's the challenge of this, right? 150 out of 100, I think we go. Maybe we see blank pages, and then this run gets real spicy. Yeah. Patient could still smite me. I gave him Trample. I'm not afraid of Trample, because if he's killing a guy, he's already messing me up a bunch, but... Oh, weird. I guess I just trade my Light Wings here, which is strange and not ideal. Let's... What a bizarre floor. I want... Horned Warrior on middle because he's most... I could assemble this floor together. Horned Warrior behind Prince. Is that good? Prince just dies to this thing, doesn't he? He absolutely does. So it has to be Horned Warrior in front. I could also just play this downstairs, right? Let's spread these out, I think. Ooh, Nameless Siren. I daze Patient 10 times out of 10. I don't want to incant him. I will save this 15, though. I think that's wise. I'll play the Siren down. I suppose you may as well. And then here, Mr. Here you go, Mr. Hornbreaker Prince. You're doing 130 damage. I want to leave the rest of this alone. Okay, now this is nice because he has to go to other floors. Yeah, see, here's your big challenge. Although another example of when Preserve saves the run. So we airdrop in the Siren here. I straight up... I guess I'll draw first, right? Sure. I will preserve the Siren here. Excellent. I... Inferno bottom floor. Yep. Goodbye, Horn, whoever you were. Excellent work. We armor upstairs. I think we chill. If you go up top, I'm scared. Okay, fine. We play... Right, check this. We play second Siren. Good. One of them's already still permafrosted, which is great to hear. We begin draining. Don't hit my Siren, please. Thank you. Okay, this floor somehow lives. Top floor, I experience the fear of death. I must incant this floor. Yep, I must incant this floor. Don't hit my Siren. Oh, you hit my Siren. My one true weakness. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be spicy. Alright, it's spicy. Just trust. Oh, Siren, she's back. Okay. Still spicy, but I'll take it. Okay, play your cards is the thing. Incant. Ooh, I like taking some damage here. Don't discard her. Thank you. Don't discard my woman. Thank you very much. Oh, this is not the order I wanted this to happen in, but it's fine. Okay, it's spicy. How do we do it? I think we... Can I drop her? I have to play... Fortify. Okay, we reduced this a lot. I could trade health here in exchange for airdropping in the Siren. think it's good to airdrop in the Siren here. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm going to play this incant on middle to reduce the damage she takes. And I want to sap upstairs. We take only 9 on the floor, and I'm going to take, it looks like, 5 to the pyre wall. Okay, she has to go middle. Actually, I take a heck of a lot more because that guy did not have enough sap in the universe. All right, air, she gets up. Okay, we did it. Tiresome climbed this goon upstairs, and I think we actually have a chance of this. Okay, we've solved the dilemma of this run. Good grief. Ugh, all right, we got it. Okay, fine. We took some damage there. Thank you, Pyrewall, by the way. Very cool. All right, we're going to get through it now. I just need to completely continue incanting everything, and it's fine. Hit the guy, sap the boss after playing Preserve, because you should do that. Sap the boss. It's wise. Good job. All right, we ate dirt from that big heavy, and that's just going to have to be okay. There's really no way around it. Here, I'm infernoing the boss. It's smart. Send this loser, and then we do the whole incant shebang, and it's fine. Cool. Fine, they walk up, they all do nothing and die. Good job. So this also happens to Seraph. Great work. You know, it could have been better, but we're fine. We'll take it. We assembled the squad. Eventually... Thank you, Preserve, for existing. Actually really important to this run. This is going to be much better for the Divinity because my airdrops immediately connect the sap to the boss, as opposed to Patient, who flies around like a lunatic, and then I have to somehow sap him myself. So that'll work out in my favor. Well, exactly the problem, right? You see the issue here. You have, 2 Sirens on turn 1. Well, fair enough. Too bad. Here's one of them. Airdrop that goon in. We will drain it to 0. Who wants to die? Prince or Horned Warrior goes middle? Sure. I was just saying, please, Winged Steel, don't hit my other Siren, or I'm going to be so sad. Horned Warrior tank upstairs, sure. That seems okay to me. He's got this. Okay, goodbye, Prince. He tried his hardest. Siren 2, however. This is why we do this. Because second Siren is all we need. 0 cost incant, beautiful. Let's just keep going. Great work. Preserve. I'm going to hold that. Excellent. Goodbye, Hornbreaker Prince. Oh, he actually swung on something? Unbelievable. All right, here we go. We are doing it. Excellent. I can actually bring the lad up. Get up here, you lunatic. Amazing. I want to preserve the hidden passage. This is an important pickup. Remember, I'm doing this to bring in my third lady. And then we just Frozen Lance a whole bunch, and this cleans up pretty nicely. Yeah, I mean, this is what we're talking about, right? This is what we mean. So... why we have it. Anyway, I'm going to Inferno this next floor because I hate this floor. Good job. Rage on the correct floor. Excellent work. I'm going to fortify my floor. I'm then going to hit the drain now. Right? I'm going to hit the drain now because it might not hit Hidden Passage. I'll take it. That's honestly excellent. Who do I need to hit here? I'm going to put this Frostbite into the mini-boss because he's got a lot of hit points, and I think that's a good idea. Sap this nonsense down to nothing, and it's fine. Things walk up, but I don't really care. I take like 5 from it. Sure. Okay. All right, here's the lady. We airdrop her in, and then we ascend her upstairs. Boom, we're on. We did it. You play the cards out, I think, and this works out in our favor, right? Yeah, this looks pretty solid here. I'll bounce this way to Contrition because I do actually think it is valuable to do this. Oh, we won't even have to worry about it. Drain just hardcore hits. So we super win this, right? I have no fear now. Now that we've solved the problems, I have no fear. We have a whole bunch of random dudes slapping too, which is nice. I'm a big fan of random slaps. 20 days. He's not dead. Let's just work on this guy because I don't know how many turns it is and I don't feel like doing math. Oh, he's actually extremely gone though. Well done. Cool. Who'd we get? Last night? How much HP you got there, champ? 790? Okay. 790 is a lot. I'm just going to be clear about that. 790 is a big number. Oh, tiresome climb. Okay. What am I doing with tiresome climb here? It's a good question. May as well send one of these guys upstairs. Get him out of here. Sure. We take one. I did this intentionally so I can pre-drain the mini-boss, which I think is correct. We take, what, like 3 here, and then it bounces off the pyre? Yeah, fine. Okay, now all I need to do is a very good job of not perishing on this floor. Yikes. The next question is, do I need to click Inferno? 12 sap is enough to turn off all of these enemies, I'm pretty sure. Inferno reduces the number of hits this guy needs, so I think I'm going to do that. I'm taking zeros here. Yeah, work on this mini-boss a bit. I've got the health to trade if anything walks up here, so no big deal. We didn't even end up getting that thing, so the thing being the spikes guy, so I'm great with that. Feeling good about us. We should easily be able to sap this guy down into oblivion here, which is amazing. I have a surprisingly potent amount of rage. I guess that's true. Play the preserve, why not? I want the incant here. Yeah, he's disabled. He's also dying, which is extremely impressive. So there's that as well. I told you that Divinity would be easy, right? It was just the oddity of patient that was going to be a problem. And lo and behold, there it was. The oddity of patient. So, yeah, cool. Random Horned Warrior tank. This is a bizarre looking floor. We managed to ascend our Horned Warrior onto this. Some miracle he lived. He actually is contributing, which is kind of crazy, so we'll take it. Honestly, great work. Go team. The biggest hits we took here were on Patient. Took 40. I still think the way I played that was correct. Yeah. I still think we did that correctly. But that's a little spicy. Regardless, we get the win, which is great news. So we'll take that. Let's see, challenge. Not a great score, but it's enough. Someone got like a 60k. I have to assume this is the person who did the Eel Gorgon or something. I'm not going to go through all these winners here. I don't care. Oh no. Oh yeah, they just went in on Railbeater, which is nuts. Yeah, sure. Seems good. Fine. Yeah, this looks like this will win just fine. I don't know. It's fine to see this. I guess there was, like, obviously there were a lot of high rolls on this particular run that I think work out like this. But the truth is, I don't know. I don't think I would do this normally. Right? I don't know. That seems good, but I already had the line. I don't pivot unless I need to. It's like this person didn't see the Lodestone Totem or decided it was bad or something. I feel like Lodestone Totem is such a secure win that I just never skip it. Let me go find the person who submitted it. Not this friend. This friend. Where did you lose? Interesting. You skipped the Lodestone Totem. You had a pretty good Siren. You only had 2. Yeah, so the way you lose this is by only having 2 of them. You need to plan around 3. That's really it. I don't think there's anything super spicy otherwise, but this is kind of a weird choice, right? When I think about it anyway. It's like, why would you Guard of the Unnamed and then also have a Steelworker here that's been self-infused. That just doesn't seem particularly effective. Just have a third Siren and go to town, right? I do think the Lodestone Totem is better. Here's that Inferno. It's not bad. Like, you're almost there, right? You're almost there. You get overwhelmed, and it makes sense why. You don't have the power here. You don't have enough hits on your floor for this win. This is definitely a take space and go third, or plan around your hidden passages, right? With the preserve that I don't think you actually grabbed, and then ascend the third up, which is what I did. Yeah, fair enough. Seems good. How many shards did Mr. Crazy Person in the lead take? 145, so pretty respectable amount. Yeah, Rail Beater claps, by the way, in case there were any doubt. I actually kind of feel like this is a little bit weird. Like, why didn't you just use the Horned Warrior infusion? Right? I don't know. There's a lot of things like this. I mean, this run had a bunch of options because you have quick multi-strikes available. There's a Sunderstone in here. You can do some nonsense. I think I like the way we played it. This is maybe a little different than everyone else. I love Lodestone Totem, don't get me wrong. I think he's great. I think we would have done great on score if I hadn't just eaten 40 damage into Seraph, but it's fine. And truly, Random Horned Warrior once again shows his teeth. This guy claps. You just throw him down there. It's like 125 gold or something investment, and he kills some dudes, cleans up floors. Sometimes he makes it on your final run floor because you ascend him in. It's fine. It's pretty cool, honestly. Tiresome Climb is great. Ritual of Battle ended up being excellent here. Drain was an accelerant that I really loved. A big shout out here, though, to Lodestone Totem and then Sapstone. That is actually something I haven't done before, and I think it's extremely cool. This is a great, like I've been saying, you airdrop in the sap. You just drop your guy, and it's like, here's the loadout, and you just unload some sap there, which is so powerful for defense. Really good. I think this run could have ended cleaner if I'd had either more money or I spent it in a different way or something. I have a lot of trash in here. The real thing that gets me actually is that most of I didn't see a single 20 consume, right? Or at least in a reasonable location where I could have purchased it. So I think that is kind of the crazy thing, honestly. The 20 consumes are what I rely on in many cases to get rid of these Frozen Lances. But I ended up with still eight starters. Oh well, it is what it is, but I think we did a good job. I'm pleased with how this played out. I think it went well, and yeah, we take the W here, so cool. It doesn't have to be glamorous, it just has to be a win. And I play for security, right? I'm not playing for score, so I'm playing the game that I think is the most confident at winning overall. There was a little bit of a couple spicy turns on Patient, but otherwise very strong. Whereas, I don't know. Looking at this score and looking at this like rail beater here, I don't know. This looks like I don't have a lot of confidence in this, honestly. Right? What if you didn't see that quick eventually? What happens then? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of question marks on this. This is obviously a really good line, but I don't know. I think the better way of doing this would have been to just take the friggin' Eel Gorgon and put Siren into it. But I do think you see the pieces here, right? All of the pieces that are necessary are here, so it's pretty cool. I got us the pre-relentless here. Oh, really? Didn't pre-relentless Divinity? Kind of surprising, but fair enough. Anyway, we will leave it at that. That brings us up to 47 wins on the series. Excellent. And yeah, so hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.